for it.
Welcome to the GSL Code A. I'm Tasteless, and with me is Kelly. It's supposed to be Artosis and Kelly today, but Artosis, I don't know if you guys heard. I know you know.
It's very sick.
He's very sick. He actually threw up 10 minutes after the Code S finals, and not because the games are so good, but because he's actually that sick. I think he might be going to the doctor today. So we hope he gets better. So I will be subbing in here at the GSL Code A. By the way, special thanks to our sponsors at G-Skill and Intel. We love you guys. And Kelly, thank you again for coming down here to help us.
Thank you for having me.
We're so happy to have you here. And I honestly got to say, these Code A games are looking pretty sick, especially today. We got Moon. A lot of people talking about this guy. He's a Warcraft 3 pro. Do you think he can make it through Code A today?
I really think so.
I mean, so?
He is the best Warcraft 3 player.
Yeah.
Okay, wait. That's not fair to say. But to me, he's the best Warcraft 3 player in Korea.
He's like the fifth race, right? I mean, he's so solid. His micro was easily the best in War 3. Mm-hmm. Grubby, of course, I guess would be another contender for best Warcraft 3 player. But, yeah, man, I mean, this guy's so good. Unfortunately, though, he hasn't really managed to perform, in StarCraft 2.
He hasn't shown his true power yet.
No, he really hasn't. And I got to say, it's funny for me because back when the beta was going on and back when the game was announced, all these people would come up to me at events. I was going to be like, you StarCraft players are in trouble. Moon's going to switch over. Grubby's going to switch over. And right now, it's still been pretty StarCraft 1 pro-dominant. Mm-hmm. But enough about my opinion. Let's go to the Monday match results. And our match results are...
I have Losira versus Ligament. Losira advances to the round of 16. ST August is the other one who advances.
We got, Curious losing 0-2 to Huck. Big win there for the non-Korean fans. And, of course, Revival 2-0ing Xenix Butterfly Effect. Artosis is not here, so I can still say that was a terrible movie. Nothing against Ashton Kutcher.
No, it's
No,
not.
you like that movie too?
Yes.
No. No, it's not right. Over to today's matches. Let's see here. We have
ST Virus versus FOXMoon. Second match is Gunzi versus Liquid Hey-Pro. Xanax Coca versus ST Ace. And Slayer as Yu-Gi-Oh! Versus Linux for You.
The Slayers, Yu-Gi-Oh! And Linux for You. It's going to be a pretty sick server. This might be, I think, IMO.
The match of the day?
Well, for Zerg vs. Zerg, I think it's going to be the matchup for GSL. It's going to be pretty sick. It's kind of weird for me to be sitting in the seat. I think the seat's actually better than the seat you're in. I think I've actually been sitting in the wrong seat.
You need to talk to Artosis about
I need to get this fixed. You only have the wall over here, but I can see who's coming in there. They give them little winks like that. This is not bad.
Let them know they're special.
Yeah, I'll let them know they're special.
Need to talk to John about that.
Sometimes if I don't like them, I go like that, stare them down through our studio door. So, again, thank you so much for being out here, because in a situation like this, when Artosis is basically in bed all day, thank you so much for coming out here to help us. I did cast solo in StarCraft 1 for Gom, and that's actually what hell is like, when you just can't stop talking for 4 hours straight.
Do you realize that it's all Zerg matches today?
Yeah, I know.
All 4 matches.
Zerg is like the least popular race, not by a long shot, but we see less Zergs, especially in the Korean
It's hard.
scene. It is hard. It's not impossible to win with Zerg, but there's less options. And man, we're going really fast with the Code A games here today, because the countdown has already started. Oh my God, we're gonna get some excellent Code A coverage for you guys here. First game, Virus versus Moon, should be pretty good. Let's see if Moon, the Warcraft 3 legend, can come through with a win here, or is Virus going to take our War 3 hero out with Kelly and Tasteless? This is the GSL. I think I've said everything I can say. The game has actually started, but yeah.
This map is Shakura's.
It's map Shakura's. I could have said that. That would have been another good thing to fill in the time with. Sponsored by Intel and G-Skill. And we're on. Crossbot's on. This map. Let's go. Over here, in the upper right location of the map, we have, and that he probably already infected Artosis, who's still at home sick. Let's see if Moon has the antibodies. That actually made me giggle. We have over here in the bottom left our Zerg player, who was Night Elf in Warcraft 3. FOXMoon.
So, Moon's favorite strategy is borrowed banelings. That's what he's known for.
Yeah.
You know?
As I know, I actually can't forget the one moment. I believe it was Code A where he had like 5 borrowed banelings that detonate him, and it was like the most fail baneling bomb I'd ever seen.
Anti-climax baneling bombs.
I know.
His playing style is more standard. He really likes to go Muta Banelings, and recently his playing style has transited into long games. He likes to go with a big army and many units, and as he's a pro Warcraft 3 player, so he's accomplished in both micro and macro style. Today he's playing against ST Virus, who is a Terran, and as you know, FOXMoon practices with a Codas player who is Lin. Yeah,
Lin. In fact, that was his Warcraft 3 nemesis in a way when he was in War 3 pro gamer.
Yeah.
Lin was Orc, Moon was Night Elf. Now here they are kind of teaming up together, being teammates on the team Fox from WeMade. They're both teaming up here to try to kind of, make more of a presence here in the StarCraft 2 scene.
Moon is definitely more than ready for this matchup since he practices with Lin all day long. And I guess his favorite army is standard. Besides that, you do see that the Terran is already opening with a 2 racks.
Yeah. And this actually could be a fast expand. 2 racks, because he did put it on the low ground. Well, I guess there's 3 levels of low ground here, but he put it on the ground that's where his expansion is.
Well, Moon has already put down a 15 hatch earlier, and the first bunker is going up, and he spots this. He really needs to bring out some drones to prevent this. He pulls 2 drones up. I'm not sure if that's enough because 1 more SCV is on the way. The 5th Marine is already up.
And it looks like the Marine's coming up now. Going to go ahead and take out 1 drone, so that's 1 small victory. And I do believe the supply depot is actually going to finish. Oh, no. Oh, no.
He has a spine crawler coming up though, and he's gonna bring some Zerglings out.
He needs to intercept these Marines. Sorry, go ahead. I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, he's gonna go inside a bunker. There you go. 2 Marines just went in.
Yeah, and I think the spine crawler's gonna die. Are we gonna see Moon lose to a bunker rush?
I hope not.
Okay, I think it's possible. Now Virus seems to be aware that there are going to be Zerglings in the back to cut off the reinforcements. Oh boy, this is bad news. Okay, 2 Marines coming up here. Moon needs to intercept these Marines. Now I gotta say, even if Moon holds this, he's gonna be behind. Not the Queen!
Oh, it's Queen down. He's in so much trouble right now. Thus manages to... 2 SCVs are trying to repair the bunker, but it gets taken down.
And this is pretty bad, because there's still enough Marines to do damage. The rush isn't terminated when the bunker dies, unlike StarCraft 1.
Loses all his Zergling.
Oh my god, this
is a really big
so
mistake.
bad.
I think he didn't really scout his RAM early on.
This is so bad. No, I mean, yeah, I think he should Overlord over this RAM. Okay, so these 3 Marines still dealing damage. I don't know if the Terran's going to keep reinforcing this. Oh, apparently he is. Okay. And as you can see, Zerg will hold, but at what cost?
I don't think he hasn't reached his speed. He doesn't have gas, so he really needs to find a way to stop this Marine aggression. You do see that the Terran player has already expanded. He's going to be pretty safe for a while, and I think Moon really needs to start droning up.
Yeah, you're absolutely right about him needing to drone it up. This is pretty bad. I gotta say, this sucks for Moon. Moon, I really admired this guy in Warcraft 3. This is a guy that would get a Zeppelin and, 2 heroes and a few, Raiders, what have you, and micro the hell out of his opponent. He would engage in situations he never should engage with And now I feel like I'm watching Moon, the legend, sort of get bullied around, being bossed around here in every StarCraft 2 game I see him playing.
Well, he's not panicking though. You could see when he actually tried to defend his Natra, he did not panic at all. So I guess he's thinking like, okay, if I really lose this expansion, I will just play on one base for a while and double expand later on, which is fine. And you can see he's calm, so he definitely would be able to come back from this one. I would say that's how he pulls something out. And you do see he's getting speed right now. Drops down an Evo Chamber, getting layer now. Might see his Muta Bailing soon.
Yeah, Muta Bailing would probably be the best way to do this. Maybe stay two base, versus 2 base. Note that our Terran did he's got almost 4 refineries, as we can see, so he's going to be pretty much focused on teching.
Starport and Reactor, so we might see a drop.
Yeah, we could see he could crank out medevacs at 2 at a time, park 1 at home, and have the other one come out and at least try to make sure that Zerg doesn't take a third. Basically, the way that you beat Terran in this, excuse me, I've lost my thread. The way you beat Zerg, rather, in a Terran versus Zerg or in a Protoss versus Zerg, is you keep the Zerg at least on the same number of bases as you. Mm-hmm. And, Zerg needs to get an additional base up no matter what. So, yeah, that's how you do it.
Similarly, like Tasteless has said, you need to be 1 up as a Zerg player because you always need to have higher production rate than the Terran player. He's getting his Baneling now. I'm getting slightly excited here to see whether he goes for Burrow Baneling, gets +1 on his Zerglings.
I would love to see that if he did. He's got a Spire on the way too. And looks like we have 2 factories.
Here
Interesting.
Here comes the dropships. Hopes the Overlord scouts this, so he can be more prepared for it, because he doesn't really have much units now.
Yeah. I like the double drop style. I mean, he's not exactly safe at home. There's actually, I just took a check on our preview screen, he has 1 Marine at the front of his base, so Virus's style is a bit hyper-focused on aggression.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's good. That's what you want when you play Terrans versus Zerg. The most important thing is to be more aggressive. The one who is actually more aggressive is going to come out better. You do see Moon just drop down his 3rd base, and Virus kind of like knew this. He was like, okay, I'm going to drop at the back because I'm pretty sure he's getting a 3rd base. Steam Pack goes off from the Marine. He cancels his 2nd natural.
Yeah, and he killed the drone. Mm-hmm. So Terran is wearing the daddy pants this time around. He is definitely dictating the pace of the matchup. And he's saying that Moon is going to stay on more of a 2-base, massing-oriented style and not the macro-oriented style we normally see from Zerg. Actually, no, I take it back. Look, Zerg is actually going to try to expand again.
Well, he decides to go for the one nearer to his base, which is slightly safer, but it is really open, so that might be a problem. He's already getting +1 on his Mutas, and Baneling speed is almost up, so we are going to see a really traditional Muta Baneling build from Moon over here.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. It's going to be very textbook. It looks like, I think Virus overstayed his welcome over here as he sends the Mutas in, making sure to actually control those Mutas so that the Mutas don't take the damage the Zerglings do. And that's going to clean this up. Moon not microing that last weaker Muta away. And the Virus just got vaccine.
Well, he actually dropped that hatchery right in front of Virus. He's like, I'm going to be able to take you. So, drops down the hatchery right in front of him when he was fighting at the same time.